So you're telling me you know your potential. You know that you're meant to do great things in life. You feel that in you. And everybody around you keeps you telling that, oh, you're going to do great things in life because they feel your energy and they know what you're capable of. But here we are doing nothing, right? Why? Because we're waiting for the perfect time. We want everything to be so perfectly aligned. So we take the first step, right? Does it sound similar to you? Does it sound like you? Congratulations. Welcome to another level of anxiety and never starting again. How do I know it? Because I've been there. Girl, I've been there. I've been so harsh on myself that I was putting unreasonable expectations of myself, and when I failed to meet those, I never wanted to try again. For example, this channel, I've been meaning to start this channel for 2 years, and I was waiting, when I'm gonna get my room, I'm gonna start it. Oh no, wait a second, my wardrobe is not enough. I have to get more clothes so I look presentable to people. Oh no, wait, I don't have a camera, I don't have a lighting, I don't have a microphone, blah blah blah. You know what hit me? When I saw people achieving what I wanted to achieve without having any of those. Why? Because they were brave enough to start ugly. They took actions. So if you're stuck in a cycle of perfectionism, I'm here to break that cycle. Hello, my beautiful people. My name is Mukas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is divided into 3 chapters. In chapter number 1, we're going to define what the hell the perfectionism is and the illusion of the right time. In chapter number 2, I'm gonna give you 7 actionable steps that helped me personally to overcome perfectionism. And in chapter number 3, I'm gonna challenge you. So stay tuned because I want you to leave this video with the steps that you're actually gonna be taking in real life because I want you to keep moving. So what is perfectionism? Perfectionism is not about striving to grow. Nuh-uh. It's not about becoming and improving yourself 1% at a time. No, it's just fear dressed in a cute outfit, and we call ourselves perfectionists because we kind of have high standards, but actually we're so afraid to fail because the inner child is so afraid of failing publicly. It's so afraid of, being rejected that we never take the actions. And that's sad because you're losing so much time, having so much potential, and watching other people doing the things that you want because they're just brave, because they don't care whether they start ugly. They just do it. They take the action. They're the go-getters. And the illusion of the right time. How many times have you told yourself that you're gonna start a whole new life from the new year? Or you're gonna start losing weight from Monday, you're gonna be on a diet. Guys, the right time does not exist. Believe me, it does not exist because past is a history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a present. Step number 1, I want you to start small. I want you to set reasonable goals every day because every big thing, every big goal that was once achieved, it started with something tiny. It started with baby steps to keep that ball rolling. When you look at the big goal of yours, of course it seems unachievable because it's big. As Aristotle said, a big piece is harder to swallow, so break it into pieces. So it makes sense and it becomes more digestible, so you're not afraid to take action, so you don't wait to be perfect. For example, I want to be a content creator. I want to be a YouTuber. For me, actionable small steps every day would be to work on my speech, to read books, to invest in myself. And every day I sit down and I'm like, okay, what 1% I can improve today? What small step that I can take today that's gonna add up to my overall progress? Because when we see people achieving big things, we think that they just made one huge step. They didn't. They made 100 small steps to achieve it. So you should do the same. Don't expect of yourself to achieve something big in a tiny amount of time. That's impossible because everything worth having takes time. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Everything worth having takes time. That's why it becomes valuable. That's why you want to get it, because it takes time and effort. Step number 2, Girl, I want you to hype yourself up. Okay, I want you to cheer yourself up. I want you to be your number one supporter. I want you to be there for yourself. Because why are you always to cheer up your friend? Why are you always, available to give that support and motivation for other people? But when it comes to you, you don't feel sure. You doubt yourself. You want yourself to be perfect. I want you to list 3 things that you're proud of each day, each evening. I've got so tired of myself because I've always demanded of myself so many things and I didn't praise myself enough. The relationship works like a clap. The sounds come out like a clap. That's it. This is a relationship. But when you just demand, it doesn't sound right. You have to give yourself enough credit and acknowledgement of what you're doing every single day. Because when I didn't cross off everything on my to-do list, I would judge myself so harshly. I was my harshest critic. So I was my worst enemy because whatever I did, it was not enough for me because I demanded so many things of me and I forgot to say thank you. I'm so proud of myself for doing these small steps today. I've never done it, and the next time I wake up, it's no wonder that I don't want to do anything because I didn't acknowledge myself. I didn't say those things that I'm proud of myself. So please write down every day or say it out loudly 3 things that you're proud of today. And that's gonna give you more satisfaction because what you're striving for, it's a feeling of self-satisfaction. Step number 3, allow yourself a room for mistakes. Do you know what's worse than failing? It's never trying. Because never trying keeps you living with regrets, whilst failing, it keeps you living with the mistakes that you can learn from. Just analyze here, okay? All of the successful people out there, they improved. They made mistakes, but they kept going because the mistakes are essential part of your life. So you learn from it and you become better and wiser and smarter and hotter. So for you to allow yourself a room for mistakes, you have to scratch that out, that you have to be perfect from the first try. And I get it big time, girl. I get it such a big time because whenever I start a journey, I think of myself that I have to be expert in this. No, allow yourself to start ugly. Allow yourself to be a beginner. Force yourself not to quit so the discomfort that you're feeling right now becomes comfortable. When you feel uncomfortable in certain situations and you keep moving, that's when you're growing because you're pushing yourself to get out of your comfort zone and you're not quitting. And you're saying like, okay, I've made this mistake. Good. At least I've tried. I'm going to move on from now. I'm going to learn from these mistakes and I'm going to do better next time. That's how a successful person's mind works. And keep in mind that game is not over until you win. So mistakes are an essential part of the game. That's a fee for the success. Step number 4, and this is my favorite one. I want you to make an accomplishment list. Guys, it helped me so much because by looking back at the things that I've accomplished so far, it gives me a boost of confidence. So what I want you to do, I want you to open a notes app and write down the accomplishments that I have so far and list everything that you have accomplished. Feel the pride, take the credit, and whenever you feel like you're doubting yourself or when you expect yourself to be perfect, open that note and remind of yourself what you're capable of. Remind yourself that you don't have to be perfect in order to start, that you're allowed to fail, to keep going. It personally helps me so much because I look at the list, I'm like, damn, if this girl could do that, she can do it definitely. Because I have been through a lot of things and I feel like I'm capable of doing it because I know the version of myself that I'm striving to be. And whenever the perfectionism hits me, I open that list and I'm like, okay, you know what? Perfectionism, shut up. We're doing it. Step number 5, I want you to stop controlling the outcome. Honey, when you try to control the things that are out of your control, what you do is just, you don't trust the process, you don't trust God, and you are pushing away the things that are coming your way. So just put in the work, put your 100% in the things that you're doing, and let God do his magic and take care of the rest. Okay, why bother sitting here and attaching yourself to a result when it's gonna come naturally to you, and you're gonna feel more freedom because you're untying yourself from the outcome or from the result, and you're enjoying the journey. You feel more free, you feel peace, you feel freedom. And that's amazing. You know, I've always been a person who must know what kind of result I'm getting from my effort. And I would always doubt myself. Oh, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Am I gonna achieve this? And that really made me so unhappy with the things that I'm doing. And instead I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy the journey. I'm gonna keep learning. I'm gonna keep trying. And I know for sure that it's gonna come to me because I'm really detached from the results. Step number 6, silence the inner judge. You know, the voice inside of your head that says, oh, you're not good enough. You have to be perfect. Oh, I'm sure you're gonna fail. That voice is your enemy. It's not the truth. What I want you to do, I want you to track it down and try to challenge it. Ask yourself, like, is this thought helpful? Is it benefiting me? Why am I thinking this way? And be firm and compassionate with what you're thinking of, because words do matter. The things that you tell yourself do matter. And by tracking your inner judge and trying to shut it up, you're gonna reframe your mindset into the person who's not afraid of failing, but excited to try new things. It really helps, because whenever I question my inner judge, I make sure that it shuts up, because I know that those things are not true. I know what I'm capable of. I know that I'm amazing. I know that I'm doing the best I can and I'm putting the effort, and I know that the results are not gonna wait. Step number 7, I want you to stop waiting for the perfect time. I want you to forget about the Monday syndrome. I want you to forget about the new year and new me, because that time is never happening. That time is never coming. I want you to start right now with whatever you have and wherever you are, because by taking actions, we're moving forward towards our goals. And finally, we made it to the chapter number 3. I'm challenging you. I want you to take every advice and every step that I've told you so far, and I want you to go and sign up for the class. I want you to go and apply for a job. I want you to film and post that first video. I want you to start ugly, and I want the proof of that. Come back and write down in the comments below, I did it, I started ugly. I'm gonna be there on the other side of the screen cheering you up personally. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know that it's gonna help you, because I've been there personally, and these things have helped me to overcome perfectionism. And let me know what topics I should cover next. With all my love, Mukas.